Bonjour, Amaterasu. Been on a little fox hunt over on Oni Island, have you? By the looks of it, I'd say you had a rather rough time. Was that wily fox really so formidable? Why, you? How can you say that? Himiko's dead, you heartless swine! Oh, I see. Well, I never expected to see you acting like such a little whelp. After all, Queen Himiko was resigned to her fate. Even you knew that, did you not, Amaterasu? What are you talking about? Anyway, you're the last one on Earth we want to see right now. Now get out of my face, you two-bit prophet! My, what a fabulous mood you're in today. Your anger is enough to cloud the sky. See? I told you. That thunder is coming from north of Shinshu Field. It no doubt heralds the coming storm. Well, Masae, I must bid you adieu. But first, let me leave you with this. A shocking zap and it opens! Phew! Feels good to get that one off my chest. And while I'm at it, I'll just make a little mark on your map. Hey, who said you could do that? Did you not plan on going there anyway, Masae? You know, in the direction of the evil that sprung from the wily fox's body. Okay, what are you up to this time, pretty boy? Oh, it felt so good to prophesize after such a long break. Now you see me, now you don't. Au revoir. Yes, cryptic or not so cryptic hints abound. Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Okami. Oh, I was hoping I could go at full speed. In the last episode, we defeated Ninetails and cleared Oni Island, which is now gone. We can never go there again. It's kind of sad because, like, you know, if you miss something, then you're pretty much boned, but it is what it is. And in this episode, we're going to be playing a bit of cleanup, actually. We've gotten quite a bit of new abilities, so we're gonna make use of a good chunk of them. And first, we're gonna stop in here. Remember this guy? Yeah, I guess he survived being thrown into the ocean. Let's talk to Mrs. Urashima first. Well, what's tickling you, Wolf? Brought me a nice souvenir from your travels, have you? Well, it's not really for you. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Mr. Urashima. There you are, Pooch. Looking pleased with yourself, huh? But never mind that. You know that demon island out in the sea? It disappeared in a cloud of petals before my very eyes. And the water dragons calmed down too. Something good's about to happen, I'm sure of it. Howdy there, Pooch. Y'all make it to the Dragon Palace? I reckon you're pleased as a tick in a dog pound. What? Pleased as a tick in a dog pound now that that awful demon island gone away, huh? Well, we're gonna go and give him the treasure box we found in the Dragon Palace. Well, I'll be if it ain't that treasure box I've been looking for. Y'all went to the Dragon Palace to get this for me? Thank you. Thank you kindly. That time I drowned, they revived me at the Dragon Palace, see? That's why I'm stuck in a body that just won't get any older. I'll always look like a youngin' forever and ever. Meanwhile, everyone around me's getting older and older. But with this treasure box, I reckon I can return to normal. And there he is! Old Urashima is here. Phew! Well, how do I look? Honey, is that really you? It sure is. Your husband's back. Aww. You're back. You finally come back to me. And I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowheres. I'll never leave you again, dear. Aww, he just wanted to grow old with his little love. I don't know how I can ever thank you enough, but I want y'all to have this. It ain't much, just a token. I found this pretty stone on the seabed. It brought me luck, see? And we get a stray bead for our troubles, along with the praise. Oh, this is so sweet. Aww. That's so cute. I want to go out and come back in. Let's see if they see something else. Oh, we get to see them hug again. Oh, that's it. They're just perpetually hugging now. She is getting quite the face full of old man pecs. Alright, well that was adorable, but now we have another thing to do, and namely, it's over at the Dragon Palace. So we're gonna go ahead and warp there with the save mirror, so bear it back. Here we are back in the gorgeous Dragon Palace. I have missed you. Look at this place. It is as pretty as ever. Do you have anything new to say to me? Our noble guest, I heard all about your exploits. How you defeated Ninetails, the murderer of our mighty King Wada. I had no idea you were such a great warrior. Well, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've downed a couple of demons in my day. I haven't seen you for ages. What have you been up to? Everyone here's talking about you. Talk of the town, I guess. Alright, we're gonna head up to the throne room to see what's up here. Hello. Why, Amaterasu, it's so good to see you. What tidings do you bring? You okay, babe? I mean, that was one heck of a feat you pulled off. You had me worried. I had no choice but to perform the rite of transformation. Such traditions are normally reserved for kings, but the people of our realm have accepted me as their ruler. Henceforth, I devote my life to protecting our people and the sea. All hail Queen Oto! Oh, that's right! Otohime would imply princess, even though she was still a queen, but that's interesting to me. I guess Hime really was a reference to like, or was really saying like, Princess Oto. But, you know, here you go. Now she's a queen. She can drop the Hime now. Glory to the Dragonians. Wow. Well, it still says Otohime in her name. Yeah, Hime means princess in Japanese, by the way. Just thought I'd clear that up. Amaterasu, there was something more I wish to tell you. I carry the I carry the child of my dearly departed husband, King Wada. I have every hope our child shall grow up to be a fine leader and maybe someday even king or queen of the Dragonians. We Dragonians shall protect the sea for all eternity. Wow! I know not how I shall ever thank you for what you have done. This could never begin to repay my debt to you, but please accept it as a token of my eternal gratitude. And we get another stray bead! Yeah! Were you surprised? Were you guys surprised by Kiddo over there? I think they're more into Ami right now. Glory to the great god Amaterasu. Well, we have earned ourselves a name here. Anyway, it probably isn't supposed to be like, you know, Oto Princess because she was a queen already, you know, because she was married to the king. But I thought that's kind of interesting that they called her Queen Oto and just dropped the Hime. Okay, so we're actually done here. There's nothing that we can particularly do in this general area. And I will mention, I did talk about doing, I didn't mean to go in here. We were going to go back and do the Devil Gate because we have accessed the area. It should be open now that we have cleared Oni Island. I don't think I'm gonna do it yet. And the main reason is just that it would take forever. I'm gonna be straight with you, especially with our current setup with our weapons and stuff, it would take a really long time. So I think what I might do instead is just wait a little bit on it. I just realized that we have a much easier way to get over to where I want to go. So yeah, we're gonna skip the trial devil gate right now. I just don't have it in me, and I would rather it take less time rather than more time. So we're gonna wait until we stock up a little bit more items and we have stronger weapons on us. So that's how that's gonna go. For now, we're gonna move on with our lives and see what awaits us over in Sei-an City aristocratic quarters. Man, I'm still just really shook about how useless mermaid coins are now. Mermaid coins do not have a particular use anymore, which is, I mean, good, but also they're burning a hole in my pocket now. Anyway, the first thing that we're going to do is, you know what, we can go over to the Emperor's place since we're right here. Now, we can come in here. This is pretty easily missed, actually. If you come into his room and talk to him again after all of this time, I got hold of a very interesting treasure just recently. It's a valuable item that enables you to walk on water. If you had enough demon fangs, I might consider giving it to you. Well, you know, we have a lot of demon fangs. I think we are just fine. So now we have the water tablet, and honestly, if you are so inclined, you really can just wait on all of those collectibles in Ryoshima Coast out in the water and wait to have the water tablet for that. So, well, we have it now. We're gonna be using it and figuring out what areas we can access with it now, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and power up the Blade of Kusanagi and equip it as well. So now we have dual swords! Heck yeah! This one is a little bit more basic than what we had before, but I mean, it's pretty cool. I do like me some glaives. Alright, so we have gotten our water tablet, which we'll take advantage of soon. And now, since we're done with that, it's time to head up to... Oh boy. We're off to see Himiko's palace. What do you guys have to say? Queen Himiko had faith in us. That's why she chose to stand up to the evil beings. So we don't have time for tears, much as we miss her. We may be without a leader now, but the palace must be protected. We'll continue to stand guard as a testament to our respect for her. Queen Himiko, we knew this would happen, but we carried out our duty as ordered. Whatever your orders were, we would follow them gladly. Well, we can walk in and out willy-nilly now. We have proven our worth, I guess. I mean, there's not a whole ton to guard here anymore, not until they get a new ruler. So, we're gonna head back here, and now, do you remember this area? We passed by super briefly. We're gonna talk to the handmaiden. Ah, it's you, Amaterasu. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. That's the grave of our ruler, Queen Himiko. I'm sure your blessing would expedite her journey to heaven. Perhaps you could sprinkle divine water on her grave. Please help her spirit to be released. Now, I have to admit, for a while I was very confused because I thought that these two were her grave and like this entire area was her grave. But no, her grave is a lot more grand than that. Rest in peace, Himiko. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Ninetails, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drench the land with benevolence. I grant you the power of deluge. Deluge. Hey, I've heard of that one. Isn't that a power derived from waterspout? All you gotta do is draw the mark of Ninetails, god of waterspout, to make it pour like cats and dogs. Now, what did that mark look like again? Well, anyway, if that power has awoken here, that must mean Himiko is still watching over us. That is some tribute. Open this up and we will have our questions answered. Go into the travel guide list and we get to see what it looks like. Use water spout to draw the shape of falling rain to bring on a deluge, sure to stop enemies in their tracks. Small drawings use 3 ink bottles and cause only a little rain. Medium drawings use 6 ink bottles and cause moderate rain. Large drawings use 9 ink bottles and cause a long shower. So it's very similar to Fireburst. It's called Fireburst, right? I think. Coat evil in a nurturing and purifying rain. What was it? Inferno, not Fireburst. I get all of the names mixed up. So there you go. There's a short shower. And then there's a medium shower. And we'll check out what the long shower looks like once this wraps up. And once we have gained a little bit more of our ink pots back. But for now, we're gonna make our way over to the commoners' quarters because we're pretty much done with the aristocratic quarters for now. Before we get to the commoners' quarters, I am very interested to see what these guys have to say. I can't believe Rao was killed and then possed. Possed? Is that a word? Is that correct? I mean, possessed? Possed? What does possed mean? Okay, so apparently possed is just another way to say possessed? That's weird. I've never seen it said like that before. I thought it was a typo. Goodness. Now I know how she kept her beauty for so many years. That actually makes a lot of sense. Man, how long has she been dead? I would like to know that. To think we were listening to that monster day after day makes me shiver just to imagine it, but the real Rao used to give sermons here in the old days too. So it's only right to come here every day and pray for her soul. Aww. How terrible we've lost both Rao and Queen Himiko at once. What will become of us now? Not just here at Sei-an, but over the whole land of Nippon. Everyone's trying to put on a brave face, but deep down we're all feeling desperately worried and uneasy. Man, that sucks. I mean, technically they lost Rao a long time ago, but still. So we mustn't give up and let ourselves be beaten. We'll get back on our feet again. We just need to be positive. Dear me, I heard the news. Queen Himiko gave her life to save the city. How could we not have realized what was going on? We're all fools, each and every one of us. I mean, there's no real way you could have been able to tell. I'm going to pay my respects to Queen Himiko every single day. It's the very least I can do. I wonder how much longer it'll be before it's my turn. There are rumors flying around that Rao's gone. I hope it's not true. After all this time, I haven't even met her once. Oh! I mean, you're kind of fortunate, actually. I like how this guy's only reaction is, man, I didn't get my turn before she keeled over. This is the lecture hall where the regent, Miss Rao, gives her sermons. I can't believe we were working for that murderous evil being. I'm not crying, no, I've just got a bit of dirt in my eye. Dear Miss Rao, we'll guard the place for you even in death. Aww. Sacrifice you both made for our city is enormous. That's why we'll have to do our utmost to keep the peace. Your devotion to Sei-an City lives inside us all. We take it upon ourselves to keep Sei-an City peaceful forevermore. Oh, that's really sad but sweet. And I guess now I can voice my opinion about this. It's not like a huge thing or whatever, but I kind of feel like they should have highlighted just a little bit more that it was Ami's fault that Himiko died. I definitely don't feel like it was touched on quite enough. Like, they mentioned that there was overwhelming sadness going on and that Isun and Amaterasu were crushed and stuff, but technically Amaterasu, you know, gave the fox rods to not Rao. You know, technically she did that, and Rao, not Rao, then went to go and kill Himiko because Rao had it, you know? I just feel like they could have touched on that a little bit more, and it would have been really dramatic if they highlighted, you know, a goddess's guilt. That's just my 2 cents, though. I feel like I really wish that they expanded on that devastating emotion. It would have been very impactful. Anyway, with that being said, we are here at Camille and Camilla, I think her name is? Was it Camilla? We traveled a long time to get all the way here. I guess you've been traveling yourself. I've just about had enough of being on the road. Camellia. Camille and Camellia. There you go. Look, sis, it's that dog. It's that dog again. It's got some pretty makeup on its back. Here we go again. It's just a normal white dog, I tell you. You're always making up such strange stories. You need to take a bit more interest in the real world. Okay, so we saw those flowers appear back in Kamiki, but flowers blossom all the time. People see it every day. Maybe if trees appear right here out of nowhere, well, just stay in the real world for once. Oh, but I can see the makeup right there. Oh, Camellia, please no, darling baby. You're fine. She's just stuck up, that's all. So we're here, and we're here to, like, make Camille believe in us, essentially. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it! Right in front of us! A tree just appeared right in front of us! How can that be? Huh? Woohoo! A brand new tree! The gods must have made it. The gods aren't the only ones who can create trees. Maybe if there was rain right after the tree appeared, but otherwise, I don't believe in it. There are no gods. There's no such thing as gods. Okay, so I believe in the gods. Oh, Camellia, baby darling. Baby darling, it was them who made that tree. I bless you. I bless you with everything that I have in me, my dear darling little girl. Look at all these blessings. I don't even care that you're not petting me. I will just love you anyway. All right, so we need to have it sprout a tree, and then we're gonna give her a big old rainstorm. And we're naked. We're actually a white dog right now. Oh, maybe doing the big one was a mistake. Oh my goodness. No way! Oh, it rained, it rained! The gods made it rain! It's funny because I was just thinking about it raining right after that tree appeared. But that means, it means the gods must know what I'm thinking! Can you hear me, gods? Do you really exist? And we get 50 praise for making Camille believe in us. Hello, doggy. I found a pretty round stone the other day. I'm sure the gods must have dropped it. Here, it's yours. And we also get a stray bead. Doggy, can you tell me who does your makeup for you? I can see it now, too. It's very faint, but I can see it. I can see the sign of the gods right there. Oh, isn't that great, doggy? You managed to make my sister see your true colors. Well, she's finally come around. Apparently they planted divine trees all over Nippon, and legends has it that they let the gods live in our land. I never believed that story until now. I thought we'd just be wandering around forever. But now I know that there is an end in sight. It could still be a long journey before we discover the place, but somewhere out there we'll find it, surrounded in divine trees. I'll help you find it, sis. Let's go back to the land of our ancestors. Aw, super cool. Hey, sis, will you give me a pet? Pet me! Love me! Doggy obviously likes you, sis. Aw. Does she cry still if I headbutt her? I actually don't know if she does or not. Ouch! Hey, wolf. Oh, she doesn't cry anymore. That's cute. She has had some character development. Both of them have. Anyway, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. In the next episode, we're going to be taking care of a few more things around here in Sei-an City. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.